Well, just think about it. I know a lot of you out there are saying, I have an area in my home I want in my yard some flowers, some color, but I don't have any sun in that area. There's no sun. What can I do? M72046 to the rescue. Is it called Coleus, Katie?
Yep.
Coleus? Is
Yep.
it called Begonia?
You
And
got
is it called Impatiens? All of it
Yes,
there
sir.
in what we're calling our wonderfully varied, filled with color shade garden. So for those people with that area, and there's millions of people, how is this going to help out?
Oh my gosh, you said it. We have so many of our spaces in our gardens are shade covered. They are under under the eaves of our home or right up close to our house or under a big tree. There's so many shady spots. And there are some great shade plants, but not that offer this color. This is the wow. So what we've done is we've taken 3 plants and we wanted to offer them to you because they're all showstoppers in their own right, but mainly because they look beautiful when planted together in one container. So if you have a shady spot and you want to put 2 plants by your front door, but you've never really been able to do that because it's too shady,
Right.
we've put the collection together for you of plants that will look good from the minute you plant them all the way through until fall.
Wow,
This
that's gorgeous.
Coleus,
So that
check
that that,
this
that color,
out.
do you put all 3 in one pot there? It looks like you did.
We did, and that's about an 18-inch or a 20-inch pot. So I would suggest if you're going to do all in one pot, you pick about that 18 or 20-inch, but you can do them separate too. These are all 3 great plants that stand together or stand alone, and that's the beauty of them. If you need some bright yellow, I mean, this begonia absolutely lights up the shade, and this is going to bloom for you in the summer, stretch it all the way through till fall. That's the yellow one.
That's the
The
yellow one.
impatient is the pink. Yes, the impatient's that pink one. That's going to be blooming all summer long into fall as well. And that lovely pink, I just love the pinks and the reds of the coleus. Now
Wow.
this is that, it's the foliage, the leaves that give that red burgundy color. So from the minute you get it home, it has that beautiful, beautiful color and lasts all the way through till fall.
I was going to say that Coleus is amazing. Like normally it's the green leaves and then here come the flowers, here come the flowers. With the Coleus, the leaves are the star. And that color is amazing. That's like a Merlot color, an absolutely gorgeous color. And they will be growing and growing and growing. So a lot of people right now, again, we're live at Studio Park. We're in QVC2. Welcome, welcome. Katie Dubois from Cottage Farms, and my name's Rick. So nice to have you here this evening. You're going to get these, like, for most parts of the country, it's going to be pretty quick because it's March 19th. Like, it's not going to be too far from now. When you get these, you plant them. So I get them, I plant them. They look like they're this size right now. How quickly are they going to grow? Give me a size growth chart, if you would, in terms of time, Katie.
Well, if you had a time lapse camera, Rick, you'd see them grow every day. These are annuals, which mean they give it all in one season. So what you see there in front of you in the studio, in another 2 weeks, doubles in size. And by 4 weeks, you have the full grown plant. What you see here in front of me is midsummer. So you've got that full grown plant midsummer, and it's going to fill out your containers very quickly. So don't feel like you need to stuff them in a smaller container. Really do invest in that 18-inch or that 20-inch container because these annuals are fast growers and they're ready to bloom. I mean, yours might not have blooms on it, but it just shows you the power of that our plants are ready to go as soon as you get them home. And Rick, some zones are open now. And the first day of spring is tomorrow. We are ready to go, ready to plant up our shady containers and finally welcome in the warm weather.
I got to tell you, that the fact that you just said first day of spring is tomorrow, with everything that's going on and possibly opening up, and people, right? And this could be the most remarkable, happy spring, summer of our entire lives. Everybody's going to want gardens and flowers and music and wine and dancing, and it's just fantastic. So what a wonderful way to celebrate that and pick this up. Now, here's one thing. As you're picking this up, final order of the season, by the way, this is it. There's no reorder on it. We can't reorder it. It's 3 easy payments of $9.51. And in this guy, you're getting all 3. So you're getting the Coleus, which is remarkable. It's absolutely beautiful. You're getting the begonia and you're getting the sun patience all here. They're on their way. Get the food if you want to, but a lot of people are actually getting more than one set. So if you're doing a big, amazing container, all 3 in one, all 3 in another, and I'm gonna lay this out. And Mr. Producer, You heard this here first. And Katie, do this year. Do the time lapse. Like Cottage Farms, I want you to take a picture now, take a picture 3 weeks from now, take a picture then in June, and by July, how big can these get?
Well, these are going to be, I mean, if you do put them in their own containers, they'll get a little bit bigger, but each of these plants gets to be about 2 feet wide by tall, depending on where you live and when the plants ship out to you. Because in the South, you get your plants a little sooner than we get ours in the North. So there certainly is some time difference there and some size and some growth. And of course, if you treat them right, you mentioned our fertilizer. Our fertilizer for these is going to be your best bet because container grown annuals are hungry, hungry, hungry. So they'll like one of these pods probably one every 2 weeks, and you can just put it in your watering can and water your containers with the fertilizer.
And water your containers with the fertilizer. Going to wrap up on these. Second item in the show. We're live from Studio Park with your phone calls. It's 1-800-500-7590. 800-500-7590. Dial in now. And at QVC.com, you can order that as well. You can tap the app. You can also check out our Bud and Flower Booster.